Imagine, for a moment, the unimaginable happened. A major city is hit by a nuclear weapon. Now, no number could account for all the devastation that would result. But we can put a number on the deaths. At least we can make an educated guess based on our understanding of what nuclear blasts do to city structures and people. We'll assume the bomb is detonated in the air to maximize the radius of impact, as was done in Japan in 1945. But here we'll use an 800 kiloton warhead, a relatively large bomb in today's arsenals, and 100 times more powerful than the bomb dropped on Hiroshima. Upon detonation, a fireball as hot as the sun would expand to a radius of 800 meters. Those near the blast would be vaporized. And within a 2-kilometer radius, all buildings would likely be destroyed. And we'll assume that virtually no one survives inside this area. Which, based on population density, would start the death tally at 120,000 people. As you move further away from ground zero, estimating deaths becomes more complicated. From as far away as 11 kilometers, the radiant heat from the blast would be strong enough to cause third-degree burns on exposed skin. And as you get closer to the blast, the heat becomes so intense that clothing, even skin, would ignite into flames. That said, most people in the city had clothing enough to cause third.
I just want to make a quick statement. I'm gonna let the video keep going, but man, that's fucking horrible. Okay, at least the people within 2 kilometers will be almost instantly destroyed. But the ones they said 11 kilometers, man, they're gonna get third-degree fucking burns, man. Okay, you're not gonna die right away from third-degree burns. Okay, you're not gonna die right away from third-degree fucking burns, man. You're just gonna be sitting there fucking melting. And like I said, depending on how close you are, your clothes can ignite. So you're just gonna be fucking burning, man. And see, the thing is, you got a lot of prideful jakes out there who think, man, this judgment, once those nukes hit, okay, you just gonna instantly die or something. No, man. You're gonna die a horrible, slow death, man, depending on where you're at in that case, man. Okay, and in any event, you fucking gonna die a fucking horrendous death anyway, man. Okay, and we're gonna get some scriptures, but I want to let this video keep playing. It said a fucking fireball that's just, almost as hot as the sun. Okay, which, hey, I gotta be fucking hot, man, because you fucking burn your fucking finger on the stove. That shit fucking hurt. So just imagine a fucking fireball getting blow up in your fucking face. And on top of that, if you 11 kilometers away, depending on the distance, you just getting fucking third-degree burns. You just fucking melting, man. Man.
Degree burns on exposed skin. And as you get closer to the blast, the heat becomes so intense that clothing, even skin, would ignite into flames. That said, most people in the city would be indoors or otherwise sheltered from direct exposure. But the very structures that offered this protection would then become a cause of injury, as debris would rip through buildings and rain down on city streets. As a rough estimate, we can assume that half the people between 2 and 11 kilometers from the blast are killed, from burns, debris, smoke, collapsed buildings, and radiation sickness. Which translates roughly into an additional 500,000 people. Many of these deaths will occur days, even weeks after the attack. Radiation sickness takes about a week to cause death. And much of the dust and ash produced from the explosion will be dangerously radioactive, especially if it originated near ground zero. And the distance the particles travel will depend on the wind and other factors. Now, since this simulation is of an airburst attack, it will produce significantly less radioactive fallout than ground attacks targeting missile silos or bunkers. So we'll go with a relatively small number of deaths outside the 11-kilometer range. If it were a surface blast, the fallout deaths could surpass all other deaths combined, but it's a very difficult number to predict. In theory, radiation deaths can be reduced if people can avoid exposure to the fallout, especially during the critical first few days. Fallout shelters were common during the Cold War, but people rarely build shelters today. And schools no longer practice nuclear war drills. We generally talk less about surviving a nuclear attack.
Alright, y'all get what's going on. I can't hear no more because I got the mic. I turned the mic on, so I just want to grab these scriptures and I want to rewatch this for myself. Okay, so you see what's going on, man. You see what's going on. Okay, it's you know that day is going to be terrible, man. Okay, once that fire comes, man. Okay, and prophecies like this is, you know, a big prophecy, man. One of the final prophecies, man. Okay, that destruction, that third woe. Okay. So let's grab some scriptures. I just want to grab this real quick. In Jeremiah. I'm sorry, Shalakia. Daniel. No, Shalakia. Zechariah, Shalakia. Zechariah 14:12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Okay, and who's that main component who has fought against Jerusalem? Israel, man. Esau, man. Okay. Their flesh shall consume away. And, oh, no, not forget you 2/3 as well. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. Okay, if you watch Terminator and that vision Sarah Connor had, okay, that's a very vivid description, okay, on this Zechariah 14:12. So I recommend y'all check that out. Okay, and this is why we should fear the Lord, man. Yahweh Shemi Awashai is going to show you, okay, why he was once called Al-Shadia, okay, terrible demon-like power, man. He's about to come with the plague of fire, man. Okay, this is not no game, man. I mean, oh, man, I couldn't even imagine dying like that, man. Just burning, man. It's going to be, goodness gracious, bro. The destruction that's about to hit. And I was thinking about that today on the way home from the plantation. I'm like, wow, all this land, this whole piece of America is literally going to be in fucking flames. I mean, like I said, it's as big as it is, all of it will be in flames, man. This whole piece of land will be in flames. And that's crazy to think about. And, you know, when your eyes go to see that, okay, it's going to be like, wow. You know, the judgment of the Lord is very scary and terrible. Okay. So let's jump over here to Isaiah 34:4. It says, and all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. Okay, that's that wind. Okay, that mushroom cloud, man. Okay, and all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth off from the vine, and as a falling fig from the tree, man. Okay, so everything is going to be destroyed. Okay, once those nukes hit, man. Once they hit Babylon, okay, and they will hit various parts of the world as well, wherever Yahweh Shema Shai controls them to, because he will be in those nukes, okay, and they will hit their target, man. You know, this is serious, man. Let's go to Amos. So like Malachi, it's one of Amos, I think one to get as well. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. Okay? When you burn something, it goes back into its elemental state. Okay, it will become stubble, man. Ash. Okay? You know? It says shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch, man. I mean, that's crazy, man. You're gonna be burnt to a crisp, okay? The elements as well, okay? Everything's gonna be burnt to a crisp, man. Let's grab this, a classic that never gets old, man. 2 Peter 3:9. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness, but is long suffering to usward, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance, man. Everybody done had a chance. Okay, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans have had a chance to repent. This Israelite thing is all across the world now. Okay? Even those fake Jews is exposing the truth now. Okay, if you want more news on that, go to the Apostle Tahar's page, which is titled "Don't Take the Charagma." Okay, and he went into that. You know, the Jews, okay, are stating that the Nigerians are the true Israelites. Okay, which we knew that. Verse 10, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise. Okay, those missiles hitting, man. And the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Let's grab that word fervent real quick through the spirit. To burn up, set fire, to suffer with fervish burning, be parched with fever. You see it, man. You see it. Okay, and of course, the scriptures aren't gonna go in and plainly say, oh, the nukes. That's why the scriptures are written in parable, man. Okay, these men were describing the times now that we see that are approaching. Okay, the best way they could with the terminology they had in the ancient world. Okay, and us now through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, we're able to break down these things through the scriptures and filter out the times now through the scriptures, man. Okay. So Tawadi Yahweh Shema Shai for that, Tawadi Yahweh Shema Shai for waking us up to what's really going on and what is to come, the judgment, okay, that will, plague this earth, man. Those nukes, man. Okay, because at the end of the day, Yahweh Shema Shai gave men, okay, the spirit to want to create these things and be able to. And we're going to get that as well. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved. Let's grab that real quick. Dissolved. Yeah. We gotta get out these bodies, man. Allergy season coming. Let's see what we got. To lose any person or thing, tied or fastened, bandages of the feet, or the shoes. I'm on the right one. Sure. Okay. You see, man, whether he is already not giving me too much. Okay, here goes some good. To dissolve something coherent into parts, to destroy. Okay. Metaph, to overthrow, to do away with. Okay. So those some good ones. Okay. And that's what's gonna happen, man. To dissolve something coherent into parts to destroy. Okay, and what's gonna be destroyed? Babylon, man. Okay, aka America. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons are ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness, man? So what person you are to be, man, to not be serving Yahweh Shema Shai, to not be repentant, okay? To not be calling upon the name of Yahweh Shema Shai, asking for mercy, asking for forgiveness, man, that you may be able to escape the wrath, the pending doom that is about to be brought upon this place. This is, man, whew. You know, it's scary, man. Okay, this is real. This will come, man, okay? And it said the righteous shall scarcely be saved. Okay, so through the spirit, it was a brother whose wife had a dream about the nukes hitting. Okay, and from my remembrance, she seen the nuke coming. It hit, and from a distance, she could feel the heat just building up. Okay, but at that last moment, man, okay, at that last moment, man, she was beamed up through the spirit, you know, and that's what we praying and hoping happens to us, man, that we just, man, we don't have to suffer that harsh judgment that's about to be brought upon this earth, man. This is real, and it's approaching, man. It's approaching very quickly, man. Though it tarry, wait for it, man. It's coming. Looking for haste and hastening unto the coming of the day of Yahweh, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Let's grab that word melt. If they got it. Melt, apparently, okay, it says to make liquid, to become liquid, to melt, to perish or become destroyed by melting, okay? So that's why it's going to be called the lake of fire, man, okay? Everything is just going to constantly keep burning, and it's going to burn for a long time, man. You got all types of fuel and all types of elements, trees and metals and things that's going to keep this place burning for a while, you know? This place will burn for a while, you know, due to all the elements. Like I said, fuel, gas, diesel, and the other chemical components, okay, that will keep this fire brewing up, man, for a long period of time, man, okay, until it just, okay, becomes, you know, a desolation, man, a desolate wilderness, man, as the scriptures say, okay? So, hey, man, this just wanted to be some, you know, quick through the spirit. This is what's coming to this place, man. That fire, man. That great judgment by fire, man. Okay, is approaching. Okay. So, hey, man, we need to continue to pray and ask Yahweh Shema Shai to forgive us and have mercy upon us. Okay, that we may be able to escape what is coming. Okay. So, hey, man, call Haloyim. La Yahweh Shema Shai Bashim Kakwadash. Okay, Barakatah Yahweh Shema Shai Bashim Kakwadash, man. We got to get out of here, man. Shalom.